Hi guys, my name is Brianna McGowan and I'm a loctician in Chesapeake, Virginia. I have my own salon and I've been doing dreadlocks for 8 years now, and that's about the same amount of time that I've had my own. Basically, I am self-taught. I've developed my own techniques and I have this channel to share with my clients different ways that they can wash their hair, style their hair, just little videos to help take care of it. So I had previously made a video about how to wash your hair, but it was a verbal tutorial and it does seem like a lot of you are visual, and so this video is going to be a visual. So this video is going to be more of a visual tutorial for those of you who prefer that way of learning. So here we go. And I'm doing it from the shower, but I'm keeping my clothes on. Okay, so the first thing that you want to do is you want to get the jewelry out of your hair. Just to make sure that you're getting everything as clean as possible. And when you get in the shower, you're going to think of your hair in 4 sections. You have the front of your hair, the sides, and then the back. And I just washed my hair, so it's really wild right now. But here's the back. So the first thing we're going to do is pull all of our hair forward, and so that we're just working on the back. And we're going to just stand in the hot water and separate our hair for a couple of minutes and just get that really, really saturated. At first, it's going to feel like the water is not penetrating, so you just kind of want to stay there for a little while and try and get that water to get in there. Take it and squish it. Then you're going to go to this section. You're going to turn toward the water. You're going to open up that hair, get in there, get it all soaked, and then do this section, and then do this section. Then you're going to take your shampoo, and you're going to get a pretty decent amount in your hand. Tap your hands together. Go back to this position and tap the shampoo into your roots. And we're just going to work section by section. And you're going to just think of this moment as all of the environmental stuff, the oils, the pollution, everything that's in the air, everything you've been exposed to, just it's created like a coating on your hair. And before we can even wash the hair, we need to get through that coating. So we're just going to get it in the root. You're not going to probably have any sudsing happen. And then you're going to rinse that out. You're not going to have to rinse too thoroughly. You're just going to like rinse it. And then again, squish, squish, squish. What you're ideally trying to do is get that shampoo then to kind of come down your hair and maybe go into it. And the ends of your hair are dirty too. You know, that's what's exposed to the environment. It's getting all kinds of stuff all over it. So you want to get that off. Then you're going to do the same with your sides and the top. And you're going to be very specific about working each section. Okay. Then we're going to do it again. So more shampoo, get it on the roots. Now you're going to see some sudsing happen. Now the purpose is to get the skin that's been built up at the root loosened off, which is gross. I know. I wash people's dreads all the time, but this is necessary. So we're going to scrub now, like you're really just getting in there and you're loosening all that dead skin. Okay, and then that's going to suds up, and then what you're going to do is you're going to go dread by dread, or maybe like a section of dreads, and you're going to scrub this area of your dread. So you have your root, then you have this area here where the hair has turned from straight hair or curly hair, whatever you got, into a dreadlock. And when you loosen up that skin on your scalp, it's going to go straight into that spot on your head. So we want to get it out. So we're going to rub like this, and we're going to rinse, and we're going to rub, and we're going to rinse, and we're going to squish it through again. Now this wash, you want to rinse pretty thoroughly because obviously we're trying to move skin out of our dreadlock, and we want that gone, because what happens is as a loctician, when you sit down in my chair and you haven't washed your hair thoroughly, like, I'm seeing all that stuff. It's gotten caught in that space, and I'm having to go in there and try to flick it out and stuff. Like, I can see that it's not being done properly. So please get it done properly. Okay. And then the last step is going to be maybe like once over. If it's been like a month that you've washed your hair, if you've been to the beach, if you work in construction, landscaping, anything like that where your hair could be potentially really getting dirty on the ends, then you want to do one more wash, and like kind of light at the roots, no big deal. But then we're really kind of focusing on these ends. So we're going to get some shampoo in our hands, and we're going to kind of just rake it through the ends. And we're going to do like this. Get it in there. And then you're going to rinse for a really long time, because you do not want that shampoo to stay in your dreads, because that's not good for your dreads. It's going to add weight. Anything that you get in your dreads, any products, any oils, that's all going to add weight to your dreads. It's going to inhibit locking and movement, which is constantly happening with your dreadlocks. It's an organic thing with a mind of its own, and it always needs to be able to move. This is why I hate interlocking, because it inhibits movement. So if any of you out there are getting interlocking done, if any of you locticians are doing interlocking on mixed, Caucasian, Asian, any type of hair that is stubborn, you are inhibiting its ability to shrink and move. Anyway, that's my little tirade. But also when you have stuff in your hair, it attracts more stuff in the environment. So all you're doing is like creating a magnet and a sticky surface for, you know, oils, toxins, dog hair, lint, just sand, everything. It's all going in there. You don't want it in there. So we're rinsing, we're rinsing, we're rinsing. We're getting it all out. We're squishing, right? At the end, get all the water out, squish it like crazy, and then put a towel on your hair, preferably something that does not create lint. If you've got a microfiber towel or old t-shirts, anything that's not gonna lint up your hair, that would be best. A big giant piece of microfiber fabric would be fantastic. And then after that, you should refer to my other video about how to separate and roll your hair. But basically, after that, you have got to separate your hair. Otherwise, all these tangles that happen, like I just washed my hair, right? And my hair is like trying to combine with each other. See all this? We gotta make that stop. So I go through every single dread and I separate them from each other. And then I roll them like that. And that gets a lot of the water out. It tightens them, it shapes them, it gets the bumps out, and it keeps them separated. And then after that, go see your loctician and get all the loose hairs pulled in. And if you have any more questions, please ask. Thank you.